So, when I started my second year of my nursing studies, I had just finished an awesome summer job at the hospital. I was finally going into the nursing practice parts of my schooling, and I was always on top of my stuff. So, I felt like I was going to be going into a great year. And then as the semester progressed, I noticed that my mental health was deteriorating. I started becoming super irritable and cranky with all the people around me. My school performance and participation in my classes was not great. My relationships with my friends and family were getting affected, and I wasn't sleeping very well. And I wouldn't sleep at all during the night. And when I did, I would wake up every hour, every 2 hours, and stay up, and then struggle to fall asleep. And then that would cause me to become super fatigued during the day. So it was hard to go to work, it was hard to go to school. And as soon as I would come home, I would crash. And I remember my spouse would say to me, Shania, I just got off work. It's 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and I'm waking you up. Something's not right. And I just said, I don't know what's wrong. I don't really want to talk about it. And I didn't want to tell him because I was worried that he would think I was weak or that he wouldn't want to be with me. And I did the same thing with my friends and family. I just ignored it. And I thought about it a little bit, and being a nursing student, I was like, you know what? Sounds like I'm depressed. And that's all I did. I just said I'm depressed, and I didn't do anything about it. And it wasn't until I was near the end of my semester where my grades were not great in a few of my classes, and I fainted in one of my clinical practice experiences because I wasn't sleeping. And because I wasn't sleeping, I would sleep in, I wouldn't eat breakfast, and then standing during morning report, it just didn't work. And that wasn't where it all turned around. That was just the starting point for my mental health journey. It wasn't until after my exams and I was on the couch throughout my whole Christmas break, not socializing, not having a great time. And then when I went back to my classes in the winter, when we started our mental health lesson plans for my nursing experience, I was like, I have a lot of these symptoms for an anxiety disorder and for depression and for all these different things. And I was like, I should go see someone. And it was super hard, but I had great support from my friends, my family, and especially from my spouse. And it was so hard to go and try and reach for help, but I'm so happy that I did because once I went to the doctor, I got some medication to help me sleep for a little bit to regulate my sleep before I could do anything. I started going to a counselor and I started regularly seeing my family doctor. And I found out that on top of my depression that I was experiencing, I had an anxiety disorder that I was not working around at all. And so without having done that, I wouldn't become the person that I was today. And now I know that my mental health does not define me. It's not a label that's on me and it doesn't make me weak. If anything, it has made me more self aware of myself and I have grown as a human person. And through organizations like Jack.org, I have learned so much more about my mental health. And it means so much more to me and so much more to me as a nurse as well, going into a profession where I need to take care of people. It made me realize that I can't take care of other people until I learn how to take care of myself. And so, without having realized any of this, I wouldn't be where I was today. And it's important to know that your mental health illnesses or conditions or just anything that you feel like you're struggling with does not define you.